Hello students, welcome to your lesson on exponential functions. We're going to focus on growth and decay. All right, but anyway, let's take a look quickly at our formula here. I'm sure you've seen this before. This is going to be used pretty often, especially in a major in statistics or something like that. You're going to be using a lot of this one. This will predict the future type of thing, okay? But anyway, here's the formula, and it usually involves time and the start of a number, or how much the number is, and they represent your x and your y, all right? Okay, so your y is pretty much your solution. Hey, what's the answer? Okay, sometimes they give you the answer first, or sometimes they ask for the answer. Okay, a is your constant, a is your initial number, a is what you start out with. Okay, b will represent your growth and decay. If they're talking about growth, it's gonna be a different type of b. If they're talking about decay, it's a different type of b also. Okay, and x is your time. How many time? It could be 12 times a year. It could be once a year or something like that. Okay, so whatever time they're talking about. All right. Now again, let's talk about growth and decay real fast, okay? Now, so this is the same formula as this one here, okay? So that y, a, and this represents your b here. If it's growth, you can add the actual rate. Now, today we're talking about rate, we're talking about percent, all right? So it's 5%, you can add 5%, which is 0.05, okay? Now, if it's decay, that means you're slowly shrinking, then you will subtract the 1, okay? So again, this part here represents your b, this part represents your b. Okay, so whatever that number is, so you actually have to find your b. All right? Let's go ahead and do the first problem right over here. Okay, so this is your growth right over here. Okay, again, let me write down the equation again. All right, so that is y is equal to a. That becomes your b and your x. Since we're talking about growth, this is what you're focused on. You know you're going to be adding the rate. All right, let's go and do our first problem. By the way, you're going to need some sort of scientific calculator or maybe a graphing calculator. Your phone probably works fine. If you have an iPhone, make sure it's flipped this way. And you're going to look for this button right there. That is the power button, all right? All right, so let's just say your parents bought a house. I think the average homes in San Diego is around 650,000. They're talking about a condo or even a house, okay? So if you have a house in Poway or in Rancho Bernardo or something like that, your house will be worth a lot more than that, all right? All right, but anyway, so let's just say that you bought a decent house for $650,000, okay? And homes, the one good thing about homes, they always appreciate. Appreciate means that it's gonna go up, okay? Every single year, your home value goes up, all right? So let's just say your parents wanna know, hey, in 10 years, because it's 8% a year, so in 10 years, how much is my home gonna be worth? I bought it for $650,000. 10 years from now, I wanna move. How much is it gonna be worth, okay? So all you have to do is, again, you're going to rewrite this one right here. So you get y is equal to, this is your equal sign, so this is the value, so this is your y right here. So this is your y, what is your answer? Your initial start, remember a is your initial, so 650,000, all right? And then you get your 1.0 plus, now the rate is 8%, you don't write 8 there. Okay, because that's not the actual number. 8% is actually 0.08. All right, and your time is 10. Okay, and that's all you have to do. Okay, so if your parents want to know, this is a good way to help your parents out if they want to know how much something is going to be worth. Okay, all right, now you're going to take out your calculator. And then all you do is you have to do this one first. Okay, so 1.08, and I'm going to use the power button. That's the power button. I'm going to use 10. Now, don't punch anything else in there. Just press the equal sign, all right? And then you could take that number and you're going to multiply that by 650,000. And then my answer is going to be $1.4 million. So y is equal to 1. I'll just write the whole thing there. 1403301. There you go. All right, let's go and do number 2. All right, so same thing. I'm just gonna do it real quickly. So y is equal to your, let's just say that your parents decide to give you $12,000 and you're gonna be right when you were born, and they say, you know what, I'm gonna give you $12,000, maybe it's your grandparents or something. And they did the right thing. They put it in an investment, usually a mutual fund or something like that, and they do really, really well. Okay, so you're gonna put that money into a mutual fund and say, you know what, the only way you can take it out if you get to college, all right? So in 18 years, okay, then you could actually take out this money and for use of college or whatever, okay? So anyways, 12,000, that is your A, Okay, that's your A, and then you have your 1.0, so then that's going to be 1.0. Now this one gets a little trickier because it's 2% a month. Okay, but anyway, let's write down a 2%, which is 0.02. All right, so a month, and this is 18 years. So you want how many months is 18 years? So just go ahead and go, okay, so you go 12 times 18. So there are 216 months in 18 years. So this is 216 right there. All right, so again, this is your initial start, 1 plus your percent, which is 0.02. That's how much you're gonna make every single month. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's 18 years. Let's take a look how much you're gonna have before college. All right, so this one here is gonna be 1.02. The power button, all right, 216. All right, that's 216 right there. I'm gonna multiply that by 12,000, and this is how much you're gonna have when you get to college. You're gonna have 864,606. So y is equal to $864,606.20, sure. All right, so that's how much you're gonna have in 18 years. They just start out with $12,000. All right. All right, now let's go ahead and do the reverse. The decay, we're only gonna have one problem for decay. All right, so this one's gonna be fairly fast. Okay, so very, very similar to what we did earlier. Okay, except that now we're gonna subtract. Okay, so let's just say you bought a car. Car is the opposite of homes. They actually depreciate. I mean, they can go down pretty much no matter what, unless you buy like a classic car or something. So let's say you buy a new car, they're all gonna depreciate. Okay, so y is equal to 36,000. Okay, that's probably equivalent to like a Toyota, I don't know, 4Runner or something like that. All right. All right, so A, and then you get 1.0, and you're gonna subtract the rate, which is not 12%, it's 0.12. Okay, and then the year is gonna be, oh, this is per year, this is easy, so it's 6 years. How much is your car is gonna be worth in 6 years? All right, so y is equal to 36. I'm just gonna rewrite it real fast for you, 36,000, and that will give you 0.8826. All right, here we go. All right, so 0.88 power to the 6 equal sign, and then times 36. 1, 2, 3. Your car is gonna be worth $16,718. So your car is gonna be worth $16,718, and let's just go 55 cents. All right, and that's pretty much how do you do it.